So just gone 7 o'clock in the morning. I've got my coffee from 7-Eleven and got 178 kilometres ish to get back to Pattaya and return the bike today. I can do that ride nice and slowly. On the map there's an eye to say that there's a beautiful stretch of road about 60 kilometres in. It's meant to be really pretty, so that should be good. You can't see it, but they've built a perfect football pitch. This is a family run business. Spoke to the owner last night. I think she said there's 7 of them, like 4 daughters, the parents, someone else, and a bunch of kids. Actually there's more than 7. But the restaurant over there is absolutely beautiful. They've got this manicured garden outside, and Thai people that aren't staying here were coming in last night just to use the restaurant. Yep, so I'm going to ride back, return the bike today. What else? That's about it. It's been a wonderful trip. Yeah, Isan is, if you want to see Thailand, a beautiful part of Thailand that's not aimed at tourists, Isan. But you need your own transport, really. That's the only catch. It's quite interesting. Got a map here of Khao Yai National Park, first national park ever established in Thailand back in the 1960s. And Highway 304, this one here, is the one that I came down yesterday. So basically I came down the eastern side of Khao Yai National Park. No wonder it was so pretty. There were walls as well at points. I wondered if those were to keep the elephants in or stop them getting onto the road. Because it's famous, Khao Yai, for having elephants roaming around. I might do this next week. I might do another 1-week trip. Looks very interesting. So this is another family affair. They're building a house there for one of the sisters. All the sisters are in about their 60s. House next to it already finished. I've just chatted about half an hour to that sister. She used to live in Ealing in London. She was involved in, I think she was a designer for Harrods. And then you've got all the nieces and nephews down here. One of them coming up behind me. They've all got houses, and they're building more houses up there, and they've got a football pitch. They're opening a soccer academy. Just chatted to me, that was the sister from last night. They're all off to the temple for the day. They're closing the restaurant because they're all off to the temple. But yeah, Plum Paddy Football Academy. It's opening about the end of the month. It's mad. So all this land is basically owned by one family. She told me it was jungle, basically, and she never imagined it being like this. Look at that. So they've built about 10 different houses for all different family members. Football academy, restaurant at the front, which was popular last night with locals, but well off locals. It's not cheap, I imagine. Didn't look at the menu. Actually, it wouldn't be that much. What a beautiful property. Some kind of fruit tree. Is that limes? Bloody limes. Huh, never seen them on the tree. What a pretty spot. What's this, a fish pond? Yep. What haven't they got? They've got fish, they've got lions. And the sister that owns that house over there and used to live in London told me she used to be married to an Englishman, but he wasn't any good. I hope that doesn't reflect on me. It's like, where are you from? England. Oh, I used to live there. How beautiful is this? So yeah, and she said she's come back to, she was in England 21 years. She came back to Thailand to retire, basically. She prefers the weather in England. Interesting. And she had a house in Bangkok that she sold in Sukhumvit, which is like downtown Bangkok. Yeah. I might come back here at some point if I ever fancy relaxing. I could just come out here. We've got a hammock over there in that little hut. Down here they've got a lily pond. That's nice. Gosh, I think that's probably all their land as well. Gee whiz. That ain't. I got flies. Ow, fuck. So the four sisters just passed me. They're off to the temple together, having a right laugh and joke. I couldn't be in that car with those four. Oh my god, they're all about the same age, 60s. Oh, off to the temple. There's going to be a lot of jabbering in that car. I'll definitely come back here, very friendly. Although I walked down the road there, out and across, there's some buffaloes on the left, bathing in mud, and then a couple of guys, a little bit aggressive, like young, like, well, young 30s, making jokes about buffaloes. Kwai, kwai, kwai. Kwai is like a swear word if you call someone a buffalo in Thailand. It's like the biggest insult you can give them. Anyway. Well, that was a really nice stay at that place. Thoroughly recommended. Although the woman said they're not advertising too heavily because it's a retirement. I said it's a retirement business. The kids are still young, but they're building it slowly. So there we go. I'm heading towards Chonburi. Total journey for me though is 178 kilometers. Changsha, that's the capital of this province, I think. I think we're in Changsha province. I might go and check that out one day, the town. Kanam Sarakam, I don't know anything about that. Just coming for a little town just after the turn of the main highway there. It's nice, they've got these little roads at the side. Protect the local traffic. So I'm changing roads here. I'm coming off the 304. I'm going on the 331 to Sattahip. Sattahip's a neighbour just past Pattaya and around the corner from Rayong and Butiko Airport. That's a busy road. Well, hopefully a lot of the trucks actually will go off towards Changsha and Bangkok now. Sanam Chai Ket, I might go there next week. 3076. Looks like might be a good road. Chonburi. Right. Stop for a bit of lunch. Amazing duck soup. Look at that duck. Huge bits of duck. Farmare restaurant. My mother's restaurant. Home mother restaurant. Back there, basically I've just ridden through rain for about an hour. Stopped at 2 points or 1 point to wait for 20 minutes. And now I'm headed down towards Sattahip and the big port. Well, I'll bypass them and then just over that hill, I think, in front of us. That's where I'm going. Come off Highway 304 to 3420, I think. And basically, yeah, 17 kilometres. Kind of a back way into Pattaya, avoiding the really busy roads. So I'm about 15 kilometres away from Pattaya. I can see the sea in the distance there. There's a park over to my right. Might go and explore that one day. I think this is new. Rugby School, Thailand. Rugby's a town, a famous school near where I grew up in Birmingham. They've obviously expanded out with an international branch here. I'm sure they've got one in China too. Interesting. Unless they've just used the name. Clearly that's the actual rugby school. So we've had a bit of rain that's cooled things off. Just coming back towards the city. Nice view over there as well. Those tall buildings, about 15 kilometres now. Okay, so I'm almost back. This is the 7-Eleven I stopped at on my first day on my way out of town, and I got a little bit lost. Realised that the Maps Me app took me from my hotel, it's pretty much straight across there, all the way out there, around, and loop me back in. Whereas I can just go straight pretty much up here and through, and I'm back. I haven't seen a foreigner. A few days. I've just come back into Pattaya straight away. There were a couple there with bicycles. There's one guy with his girlfriend walking over there. I've only literally got to the edge of the city. It's definitely like a westerner city. Oh, this huge lake, I've never been to this lake before. It's quite famous. It's on the what they call the dark side of Pattaya, because they used to have no lights on one side of the highway. I'll have to come and check it out. Looks like they've just built a new cycle lane around it. Oh. Right, ready to get the bike back. Great little coffee shop there, got a little chair in there. It's brilliant. What surprises me, I'm still 13 kilometres from my destination. That's the lake. Go around the lake, cross Sukhumvit Road and then down. 13 kilometres, wouldn't have thought it was that far. Oh. Yeah, just coming around the lake, you can see it's a huge lake. And actually I think they're doubling the size of the road. It's not a cycle lane, it's a road expansion. This is the fastest way to get back in. So a pretty good view coming back into the city. Just building a new road here. Just what they need, another huge blooming road. So I've just come back into Pattaya. I'm at Pattaya Central Road, Klang. Hotel's just down there. Home sweet home. So the sea is just at the end of the road there. But I'm ever riding into the sea. Good now, ridden in. Oh, that's not true. I went somewhere with Tony once. The Harbour Shopping Mall. Pretty good.